Hello everybody, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be talking about the thing that happened today. Multiversus released their first kind of trailer, dev update, whatever you want to call it, for Multiversus re-release. And a lot of information come from it, and I want to talk about it. I just want to show you the things that I found, things that I find interesting, and just my overall opinion on it. But the thing that I want you to do first, before we even start into this, is go actually to the Multiversus channel, either on YouTube, on Twitter, TikTok, anywhere there, just to watch the video yourself. The reason I want you to do this is because I really want to make sure that PFG knows that there is a big community waiting for this game's re-release. And, you know, every view that gets shown, every view that they see, just adds on to them knowing that there is a fan base for this game. And I just want to give applause to them because of how much hard work they have been doing this whole year and everything, and the chutzpah to just bring this out, you know. So really just go watch it first. I really highly suggest it first. I'm gonna go through everything, basically, kind of. Maybe I missed some things, and maybe you can find some things that I didn't even notice, or maybe other people didn't notice online. So please watch that first. But after that, we're just gonna go straight into it right now. So have a list of things that I wanted to make sure I gotta talk about. And the first one is obviously the release date. They dropped what time day they're going to release this game, and it is going to be May 28th. To some people, maybe that's a little bit of a shame just because we've been waiting for so long, but personally, I don't really care. If you watched my first one on this, where I was just informing people that this was going to happen, this trailer, I really did not want to get my hopes up on like an early release or anything like that, because I knew that if you do those type of things, you honestly make the games worser than you seem, you know. Just like they would never promise it was going to be early release or anything like that. They said it was going to be early in the year, but development takes time. I understand that, and I'm fully able to respect that, because I want this game to be good. I want this game to be as good as it was in the past, and I know it will be. So I can't wait. A lot of people also been very accepting on this time frame, which is very unusual for a game like this, and I want to talk about it more at the end, just kind of how I see the community and everything like that. So just save that in the back of your mind. The next thing I want to talk about is the maps that they showed, or the stages that they showed. So they showed off Dexter's lab and the Powerpuff Girls. Something cool about the trailer, or I guess again dev update as they call it, is that they didn't want to show off a lot, and I kind of commemorate them for that. They're going to show off a lot more during out these months, so make sure to follow them on any social media to make sure you get to stay up to date. And I'll probably also post stuff to make sure that you get your Multiversus news. Yeah, so we can talk about that. They're going to be stages, and I don't want anybody's hope to get up that this is going to be like a new character, right? Like, which they never confirmed that they're going to be characters. They never said that stages are for characters that are going to come. But it is something cool to know. So Dexter, Powerpuff Girls, if they were to come, that would be pretty cool. You know, Dexter's full of his cool inventions, and then the Powerpuff Girls can be taken in very many different ways. They could be a swappable character, maybe something like Sheik and Zelda, except you know there's three of them. They could be working as a tag team, more of like ice climbers, but a lot more different because that really wouldn't work in their way. Like, you know, just how they are. Or they could just do what I feel like they would probably do if they were to have a character, and that is just to have a rep. Just someone. I don't know who would be. I would personally want Bubbles, just because, I don't know, it's always been my favorite one, since probably because it's blue. But yeah, that's all I would really think. But it's cool. That's the only thing they actually really showed towards characters and stages was really only those two things, which, again, they really left the bare bones, but they gave out a lot of information to give us hype. And I think that was really kind of what this whole trailer was supposed to be, was just to build the hype, and personally they did it. I've seen everybody on Twitter go wild. The next thing is going to be PvE. They are promising a new mode of PvE. I don't know if this is going to directly correlate with, you know, what we had with the arcade, with the rain dogs and stuff like that, if it's going to be like a little bit of a merge of the premise and idea of that, but different now. If arcade's going to be its own separate thing, We don't know if there's going to be like a story or anything like that. Again, they really left it bare bones, but they did give us information that this is going to be a thing. So again, stay in tune for all of that because that is super cool. I really enjoy having the speculation and have thoughts. And if you are watching this still, please leave down your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me what you think, or maybe some things you are hoping from these little lore bits they've been dropping for us throughout this first trailer back. Next one is going to be Gamium. Gamium can now be earned in game, at least from what their wording sounds like. If you go onto the Multiversus website, you can find that their FAQ has been updated to be a lot more aligned to what their release date is going to be now. You can see a lot of things saying that they're going to come back May 28th, and one of the things that people have found in that FAQ is the Gamium. Gamium is now saying that you can earn it in-game or buy it through any of the options that you have, and that it brings a lot of hype. It helps bring more free-to-play players, which this game is still free-to-play, by the way, to play and enjoy the game. It's kind of weird that free-to-play games really don't try to aim towards those free-to-play players a lot more, just because those are going to be your main audience. And even if you're not getting as much money out of it, you're keeping a whole heck of a lot of load of people to stay focused on your game. And there is more of a chance that if you get more of those people to stay, they would probably drop a couple dollars eventually just to get something they really want, right? So good steps on them. I'm really glad they really took the criticism on Gamium not really being so accessible to people, and hopefully making it a not super easy way to the point where buying Gamium doesn't feel like necessary. Obviously that would be like the pinpoint, yes, hallelujah, I wish that could happen, but they need to make their money somehow. So I wish hopefully it'll have that equal balance and not something so ridiculously hard where you're just like, yeah, this is not even worth my time. But I think they can do it. The next thing is going to be dash attacks. They didn't really like specifically say dash attacks, but they're there. You can go see Rick, you can go see Morty, you can go see LeBron. They all did a dash attack. Taz too. And that's one of the many things they are promising with characters, saying there's going to be a lot more unique fighting styles and maybe more things to it. To my knowledge, it looks like there's still only a single attack for forward air and back air, which personally I like. If I had to go on like a little tangent right now, not really a tangent, but just a little bit more of a praise to Multiversus, they really took away like the character specialization, I would say. Like really trying to get involved in the character and putting a lot more of that strategy and quick thinking into team building with your teammate. It's something that's super cool. It lets you play a lot of characters pretty quickly, and it makes you just kind of like whoever you want to play. Obviously there's going to be some things you need to learn, but overall you can learn it pretty quickly and have a lot of fun, and I found that amazing with Multiversus. Another reason why I really think it's one of the best multiplayer games out there, for at least a fighting game and for just having friends and stuff like that. It seems like a very great party game. But back to the dash attacks, that's the only thing that we really seen based on it. I haven't seen anything else realistically. Nothing has really been shown. I looked through it, I couldn't find anything else. So dash attacks, kind of, I don't know how to like feel about it, just because Multiverse is a lot more of an airy platformer than most. And what I mean by airy is that you are going to be in the air most of the time. I remember myself jumping a lot because of, you need a dodge, and then you would jump and you get more of that momentum boost. Like, I would mostly be in the air, so I can't wait to see what the dodge or the attacks on the ground are going to feel like. Just maybe they're going to make you feel more grounded. But there's only one way to find out, and it's waiting for that magical day. With all the new stuff that's supposed to come and more details to be revealed later, the last part of this segment, I just want to thank you and PFG itself, and more commemorate what they have done. So they've built this game back up from the ground up to support a new netcode to make sure that, playing online feels nice and lively and can be as good as it can. And them also, putting everything in Unreal Engine 5 to make it look better. That's a lot. And again, thanks to them. I really like PFG. I really like how they're doing it. They're a very new, company and dev team, and I think they're doing an amazing job for what they've been doing. The only thing, like, yeah, I think like maybe the only thing I could say like they've been doing a little wrong is just promoting the game. But I think even the community now that we have is so strongly knit that hey, I don't think you really need like a lot more people in here. And to the community itself, I want to thank you guys. You guys have been so positive, right? And the reason I'm thanking you is because it's so hard to find communities so positive around their game. And especially with a game like this, you know, we got taken off of the air for a year. And now they're coming back and we're waiting till May. That's not people's ideal future, right? People want it now. People want to play it now. But people are optimistic. They're fine with this, having this delay. Not really a delay, but having this end goal, this reach, right? It was supposed to come out early of this year, and roughly you would say maybe coming around more mid. Not mid isn't like bad, but like mid this year. And people are still fine with it, and I find that to be amazing. So please stay positive. You only hurt the game when you become negative, because people start following those trends. People start being like, yeah, maybe this game isn't good. Maybe I should just start playing something different. And sometimes there is good criticism to that. Sometimes there are things that make you not want to play. But just being negative for just because you think you're entitled to this game being out early is not a good one. So again, thank you everybody, because I really have not seen any negativity except for like TikTok. TikTok's been the only place that I've been seeing a lot of like negative stuff, but I don't think TikTok really even liked Multiverse from the beginning. I remember it always being just kind of more of a rude place for multiverses in general. But yeah, that's all I want to say. First trailer, hype me up. I'm smiling. I'm gonna go watch through some of my old multiverses clips I have on my channel. Because those always bring a smile to my face, and I cannot wait for one of the best multiplayer games to come back out in the near future. It is so close. It might seem far, but I promise you, if you just keep the game out of your head, just let the days pass by, live your life by every moment that you can, it will get here as soon as possible. I promise. So, yeah. Thank you for listening. I just want to say here that I am probably going to be a Multiversus news channel like for the future. So if you want to stay up to date, why not subscribe? You know, I do other stuff too, but if you're just here for the Multiverse stuff, I promise I will give you a lot. I'll give you a lot of stuff as I see it. So if you're the other people that watch my other stuff, content coming soon, I promise. It's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week. So love you all. Hope you guys have a great day or night, and I hope to see you in my next video. Peace. Oh, and one more thing I do want to kind of add in that I kind of forgot about is that the Animaniacs, they had balloons inside of their new promo art for Multiverses, so maybe the Animaniacs will be in the game, or that's going to be like just decoration stuff that'll be floating around in maps and stuff like that. I don't know, but just quick little side note, so yeah, take that as you will.